What's up, YouTube? So today we're going to be discussing the Xbox Debug Kit, and I have a Halo edition here just to briefly show you the similarities between the two consoles. So this one says Debug Kit, this one says Halo Special Edition. That's pretty much it. They're both in translucent clear green cases. In fact, if you actually look at serial numbers on this through the translucent shell, they match this. They are identical. They are made into these same shells. They both have the black jewel, if you will, instead of the standard green one here on the prototype console I showed you in the last video. And the bottom's pretty much the same. On the debug kit, it has this property of Microsoft, development kit property of Microsoft, blah, 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 blah. And I'll show that a little more in detail just in case anybody else wants to see it. Let's try to get my hand out of the shot here. So hold it there for a second. I'm not going to bother reading it. If you want to read it, go for it. Okay. And this one has the one that every retail black console has underneath it, or retail green console for this matter. And they both have the don't open this warning because you might electrocute yourself and have to sue the hell out of Microsoft for it. There's a place for a decal here, and it's on all retail consoles. What it's actually used for is the debug console, and that's the debug kit logo. It looks a lot like this one on the retail, but this is what it looks like on a debug kit. It's not reflective. It's just so where you can actually hold the camera in front, not get my big ass hands in the shot. So, and they both have the information here. This is just a Halo console. I don't have any reason to cover up serial numbers or anything like that. On the debug kit, there's some obvious reasons why we would not want to give out some of the information there, but it's a 2004 model, September 21st, 2004. So it was reaching to the end of this this generation console here. The XDK was probably in full swing, and the 360 was on its way under the code name Xenon. So let's get the Halo console out of here, because that's not what the video is about. The video is all about the debug kit, and on this one, I had to cover up something here. This has got a developer's name underneath it, and I'm not going to disclose the developer's name. It was, however, this was in the works with Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks with Midway Games, and this was a name of a Midway developer that's not going to disclose on the internet here. So, yeah, so this is pretty much it. This has not been opened. I'm not going to open this for the video or for any other reason, unless for whatever the case it broke. However, Microsoft, they did take very good care of their development kits. I own a few oddball dev kits like this one, and you saw the other video with the Xbox 360 2004 XDK prototype. Those all work still. Whereas you can go buy a used 2009-2010 Jasper that is got the E74 error. I don't know why that is. The developing consoles, for whatever reason, always, in my opinion, have always been a lot better designed, and somehow they just work better. I don't know why that is. We all have our feelings of why that could be, but there it is. So, yeah, so this is pretty much all I'm going to be able to show you in this video. If anybody's wondering what's inside this, it is exactly the same as this one right here. It has the same MCPX chip 2. It has the debug headers, just like the black one did. There's no difference between these consoles except for the firmware on it. This one's got a lot newer firmware on it versus that one. That one's actually got a beta firmware, which in the video after this one, it'll show you the booting of this console. And then in a future video, I'll show you the booting of this console and show you some neat things that were on the console and some stuff that I added myself. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, so this is the original Xbox Debug Kit in the clear, very beautiful, clear crystal green shell. And there's apparently my cat's going to join the video here. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So check out my next video. Check out some of the other videos I've got in here. I'm trying to do some pretty neat things on YouTube with some of this Xbox stuff that I've owned for a while. I'm just finding there's not a whole lot of educational type videos out there. There's more videos to do with how to hack some of the stuff. And I'm not going to show you any of that. I'm going to show you the cosmetics and the really neat these consoles can do. So anyway, so enjoy, and have a good day.